got you. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Burrwater in the building, drinking a Modelo. Got my boy right here with me too.
Mr. Bodega, how's it going, y'all?
Yes, sir. Yo, I haven't been drinking lately, bro. And it's funny that you had these because as I was getting ready, I was like, I should stop by the store and grab something. Like, I don't know why, but if I'm about to have a pod, I'd rather drink at least one or two drinks, but normally I don't. Most pods we don't drink. And I was like, I'm gonna go grab something, but I didn't have time because I was running late. And I was like, Slim might have something for me to drink.
Oh, yeah. It's funny because I went over to 7-Eleven and I was like, fuck, I don't have no beer. I don't have nothing. I needed some beer for the house, too. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to grab a whole case. You know what I'm saying? Grab some water for the guys.
Yeah.
How's it going?
And as soon as I get out, or as soon as I pull up, I see the 18-pack on his bed of his car. I was like, hell yeah, we good. And that helped me because I was like, fuck it, let's drink a little bit. But, yeah, bro, how you been?
I've been good. Been chilling. You know what I'm saying? Getting some shit done. Got some new shit dropping, merch, all kind of shit. So I've been real busy. How about you? I seen you've been going crazy.
I've been good, bro. I've been good. Not as busy. And to me, like, I would definitely say you're a lot more busier than me. But I am busy in another state, in a different situation, like being there for both my kids, you know what I'm saying? And that's been taking up a lot of my time, like a lot of my time. And then in the gym, bro, like I don't care like what day it is. I don't care if I even just go for a cardio. Like I recently seen this thing, and I love watching. Social media is so good for so many ways, but bad for so many ways too. But I was watching this social media thing of this person that I would say is a mentor because like for the longest I've listened to them, especially before I became an entrepreneur. And they kind of said something about like, making sure you're working on yourself, even though you're working on your business. Like always work on yourself, go to the gym every day, do meditation, this and that, da da da. I don't meditate. I do pray every now and then, which feels like meditation. But, I'm like in my head, I'm like, go to the gym, cut out the bullshit, be there for my kids, and obviously business too, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I don't know. I'm really taking that whole role, like being a full-time dad, bro. And I guess what I'm saying is like, and you could weigh in on this after. I was at a prior, I guess before this moment of time where that mindset kind of changed a little bit. I was so like, and I'm not saying it's bad, nor is it good. It's like, good and bad. But I was so focused on like business that I would be more doing that than anything, which is still good because obviously I need money to pay bills and just I want to have money, But I'm trying to find a balance to where I'm there a lot more with my kids and not on Call of Duty, not just chilling with the homies. If I'm not doing business, I'm not at the gym, I'm being a dad, you know what I mean?
No, that makes sense. I feel it. Well, that's like how it is when Maddie comes out here. I'm the same way.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
At the same time, like I've been doing it
Mm-hmm.
for a long time, where she's a
Yeah,
part
longer
coming
than
here.
me. Yeah.
So it's kind of like I understand
Mm-hmm.
like how to balance it a little bit more. And then with my shit, like I'm done by like 3:00.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I do wake up early though.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? I wake up at like 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take some pictures, do what I gotta do, get some shit done. Might make a list, might not. You know what I'm saying? I got hella shit trying to, go over inventory.
Right.
So it's hella shit that I do
Mm-hmm.
early in the morning. Then I try to hit the gym. If I don't hit the gym, I hit the gym in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I at least try to hit the gym one time a day. If I don't do that, I do have workout shit in the back of my house. So I do shit like that. But other than that, like 3:30, you're done. Like you got the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like my schedule, I'm usually up around like 7:30 because I got to wake my son up to get him ready for school and dressed and breakfast and all that. And then I try to like handle some shit in between the time of when I got to pick him up. But most of the time, like with my schedule, it's like after. But, I was laying in bed and I actually wanted to bring this up because I was like just curious if you have these moments. But sometimes I'm like, I'll be smoking or just this time I was laying in bed and I was like, all right, what am I not doing that I could do? What am I not doing that can improve my business, and I'm like, okay, boom, I'm gonna start. I was cleaning my living room, and I found these, what are they called, Mac? The things you put in the, it's like they're backdrops. For my white box, and I'm like, this shit's just been sitting here.
That's so funny because I literally have a light box when you walk in my house. There's a light box right there, right? Always closed up, never even fucking use it, right? I was same thing as you, not cleaning though. I was walking through the fucking thing and I bumped into the fucking table and the fucking box opened up. And I was like, you know what? That's probably a sign I need to fucking
start using it.
And my shit was so dusty that I had to clean the white backdrop to fucking do it. And then after that, I found all the fucking backdrops.
Yeah. So my shit was still packaged up. Definitely dusty because it's just probably been sitting there for like 2 years. But I was like, okay, boom. I'm going to start shooting content like photos and this and that, da-da-da-da. I got a link with Mac to shoot other content, you know. But I'm like, all right, I set it up. Now I just got to like start shooting. Because I was like, I don't need much. I have everything. I have the camera, I have the equipment, I have the product, I have the bags, whatever, da-da-da-da. We have the social media platforms. I'm like, I'm going to start doing that. I'm like, I got to start doing this, even if it's an hour or two a day or whatever, because it's like the more good you do, the more like effort you put into your business, like you would, you know, the greater the outcome.
Also, like, you got to, another thing, this is another thing I was going to say when you're laying there thinking about it. Also think about what is some shit that I can do that I'm doing during the day that's taking up my time that I can do in the morning at the house. Just like you say, the photo shoots, the taking shots, editing, making a menu,
Right.
setting down and planning what you got to ship out or what you got to do today. You know what I'm saying? Just different shit. All that shit can be done before you even like the day has even started.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
No,
say you get
I
up at
agree.
7, like fuck it, you might have to start getting up at 6.
Yeah.
Getting some shit done for an hour, 7. Now you with your son, you're doing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just little shit you gotta like think you can critique to make shit better. Because I noticed that like me, I work way better early mornings than I do in the afternoon or anything. So I know like 4 in the morning to like fucking 6, I can get everything done like that.
Yeah.
Only thing that I can't is photos because it's dark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then after that, what is so crazy is like I have so many different, and same with you, you have different locations at your house that you can just take photos and like it looks like a whole different place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing more too. And then even like down the street, around the corner, different shit. Like just when you're like out and about, take a quick photo. Because I take my camera with me now everywhere. So now it's like if I'm out and about and I have my shit, I'm like, and I have my shit on me all the time, just snap a quick photo. Even if you're going to get lunch or pick your son, you see a little spot, pull over, 2 minutes, snap a photo.
No, true. I got to start carrying my camera too because, bro, like that camera, just the lens and the camera body alone was probably almost $4,000 alone. It just sits in a dresser. So I got to take advantage of that and kind of stop waiting. But I'm not saying, so this is a crazy thing, you guys, like, I'm not saying I'm lazy. What I'm saying is sometimes you get comfortable. Sometimes you kind of get caught up. And that's why you always have to be able to catch yourself and reflect and be like, okay, boom. Like you said, what am I doing with the time during this time that I can maximize in better ways?
Do you have a 6-month plan written down right now?
I don't have a 6-month plan,
That's
but
why
I have a year plan.
Okay, hear me out. Your year plan, your 6-month plan, and your monthly drop. That's how I have my shit done.
Okay.
So like in a year, I plan on having my duffel bags, all that shit, crazy ass drop. I already rented like a spot is going to be rented because I'm trying to do it around the same time as my birthday, so it's all kind of lit. You know what I'm saying? And I already met the guys for the vintage shit, met the guys for the Porsches, the cars. So it's like I already planned my year. You feel what I'm saying? My year's planned. But my 6 months, that's been more hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been trying to like at least in this 6 months I want to drop merch. You know what I'm saying? But merch is a fucking big hard thing for me. So what I realize is like I need to start bring it back down and do like monthly shit. So I'm like, oh, what can I get done this month? What can I get done this month? I still have my yearly and 6-month plan, but it's like monthly. I'm like, okay, I finished this product. I did this. okay, now I got this design for a shirt, but it's not ready to go on a shirt, but I have the design already. You know what I'm saying? At least this month, let me see if I can find the guy that's going to be able to print and sew this or cut and sew this. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I've been breaking it down, and that's really been helping me because it's not like having an everyday plan because like our shit changes every day,
right?
But at least having the month, you know, like, okay, I at least got to squeeze this in some of these days, so whenever day I don't have nothing, you know, you're doing this. When you have shit, you're doing other shit. So it's helped a lot. I'm telling you, it's helped a lot.
No, I agree. I used to do that, and see, this is a crazy thing. Like, that's why I was like kind of saying a little bit ago, like, you go through moments in life where you get comfortable, and it's not even necessarily comfortable. It's like you're so sidetracked with other shit going on that we talk about that you kind of like doze you off rail. And that's why I love that I have moments to where I get myself back on track, because life, you guys, like, as you know it, life is crazy. Like,
life always throws something at you. So
life is gonna throw a million curveballs at you. You know what I mean? You got to think. You live for a while. There's so many days in a year. Like, you're gonna deal with so much adversity. But you know, it's ultimately that individual itself that's the only one that could pull you out of your own hole. You get what I'm saying?
No, that's facts. So, because like even like when I was down and about my Instagram and shit, and like I was really like not motivated to do a lot of shit.
Right.
I was comfortable. I was still making money. I was still selling my brand. Even though I didn't have my Instagram, I was still like, my brand was still getting around.
Right.
But it was just like, fuck, they didn't have no one to go be like, well, I just tried these. Let me go comment and say I like these, or let me go do this, or let me see if they're doing a new drop, or let me see this. I didn't have nothing for people to look at. So like that's what really motivated me, because it was like people are asking about my shit, but I don't have nowhere to go. People want this, but I don't have nowhere for them to check it out, do this. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck, let me get back on my shit. Let me get ahead. Let me do this. Even like I deleted that. I had another website and all that shit, Shopify. I deleted all that shit. Restarting fresh. New Shopify, new website, all that shit. Not even fucking playing no more. Like, you know? So it's just 2025 is the year that everybody needs to know, like, fuck, you gotta get off your ass and get shit going. You see what the fuck Trump doing. You see what he said. Look, he talking about EBT and all that shit. Like, if you an able-bodied person, you're not getting it. If you do get it, you get it 3 months out of the year. So you gotta think, that's crazy. 3 months out of the year is crazy. But at the same time, like, you're supposed to be working. You're supposed to be able to make some money. So like groceries, like if you're making money and doing all that, that 3 months, it's not a lot. But you gotta understand, he's trying to say like the economy's supposed to be better, so you're gonna be making more money. That's what it's supposed to be, kind of thing. But at the same time, it's like, get off your ass. You gotta work.
No, like we're gonna get into that, but I kind of want to go back a little bit. You guys, like, see, this is why I love, like, my friends. Like, I could be going through something and kind of feel off track or in a hole, but, like, you see your friends and you talk to them. Like, I talk to them almost every day, every other day, weekly. And, you know, you hear what they're doing. And let's just say, I'll give you an example. Like, imagine I was just in my hole and I had another friend that was in a hole but doing less than me, right? And then I talk to that person and I hear what they have to say. But you vented, I vented, and we didn't get nothing out of it, right? So
well, it depends on who.
Hold on, let me tell you.
Go ahead.
So when you talk to someone that's going through a similar situation, yet successful or trying to be more successful than you, then when you talk to them and then that conversation just doesn't lead to, oh, my problems, their problems. It leads to, okay, boom, like what's good is going on in life? Like, what are you working towards right now? That re-inspires you, re-motivates you. And that is why it's so important to have a very, very specific type of circle that you fuck with, because that type of energy, just like everything Slim said, will help you jump back on track and get you where you need to be going. So if you stay around people that can't help you or show you another light or re-motivate you, you're with the wrong people. You get
No,
what I'm
that's
saying?
100% because that's why like my circle's so close, and that's why even certain shit that I do, I don't even talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Like certain shit that like I'm doing or I'm trying to proceed in, like there's only certain people I talk to.
Right, same.
That I know
same.
that's gonna help me like get motivated or be in that right headspace to keep shit going. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't realize like they be putting you down without putting you down, or not even putting you down. They be shooting at your like. This might be my fucking. I'm pulling up from half court.
Yeah,
I'm feeling good, and you
making
shooting
that
me down.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just shot my shit down.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? This might be my make a million dream that you know what I'm saying? Some type shit, and you just shut me down without even knowing you shut me down. And that a lot of people don't have the strength to like either one get away from that type shit or say something. Or even two, like just be real and realize that like, hey, like they're just saying shit because they, you know what I'm saying, they don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? So when people don't, because a lot of people don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't have the mind to realize like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I shouldn't have fucking blew the nigga off like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Now it's because there's a lot of disconnect between a lot of people.
Yeah, of course. No, I agree, and I've always like whenever you tell me ideas, I'll tell you like it's cool or if it's dope.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's some shit that you really need because I call you for you to be honest. I don't call you to fucking blow smoke up my ass and be fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
yeah.
I want you to fucking be honest. If that shit's trash, tell me that shit's trash. Nigga. Like get that shit off here.
Yeah.
Get some new shit. Do this. Oh, go about this. Go about this. You know what I'm saying? Like so. That's why I appreciate and that's why I call you about shit.
Yeah, and it's the same thing too. Like for me personally, bro. Like I don't want to be in a situation where if I can't figure it out, no one I talk to can't figure it out for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's important for me when we talk, really, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, when we talk and you throw your ideas at me and I throw my ideas at you, like I love that. I want to hear that. I want to talk like that with you. I want to be not just friends and close buddies about shit, but I also want to be business partners. I always want to be able to talk business with you because I don't really talk much to other people too, because kind of to go back on what you said, when it comes to certain ideas, you kind of hold it in. And I'm the type that kind of likes to move in silence.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I've always been like that. And I like to move in silence just because sometimes I feel like when I manifest, I speak to God, I say shit out, I put it out there. Sometimes I'll talk to you or I'll talk to him or I'll talk to my other partner, Marcus, or even Ruben. But when I say something to you guys, I know you guys are like, that motherfucker's going to do it. That's the energy you guys probably think, well, I'm thinking you guys have, rather than, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I know that when I speak to you guys, it's real. That's also why I don't like to talk to a lot of people, because there's some people I talk to and they're kind of like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. What the fuck you mean, oh, okay? Did you just hear what I said? I'm expecting, yo, that sounds dope. Or, yo, like, maybe try this way.
Yeah, like, maybe we should do something
you
different.
know, like,
maybe
give me a little input. I hate the people be like, oh, that's cool. And, hey, like, da-da-da, and just switch.
Because they don't really give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
I know.
And you talk to people like that.
And I'm like, my thing is, like, I understand. You do not have to give a fuck.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Right.
Because I don't give a fuck a lot of times.
Right.
But I still take the little courtesy to be like, you know, let me hear and actually look at what's going on. You know, because some people might just need that little extra boost.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They might be in a place right now, like, you saying that might push them to where they make $1 million next year.
Facts. 100%.
You saying no might push them to where they're like, fuck, they just dead that whole thing and they just on some bullshit.
No, 100%. Like, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people don't understand is too many people are focused on other people's opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give an example, a different example. I'm not going to be too detailed, but I was talking to someone, right? And we were talking, let's just say I was talking to C. I'm A. That person's C. We're talking about B in the middle, right?
Yeah.
I told C, yo, stop enabling that person.
Mm-hmm.
Let me handle B. Let me tell that person the real truth, the rawness of life, straight up. No matter how bad it sounds, I'll try my best not to sound a dick, but that person needs to hear it straight on.
Yeah.
Because this motherfucker keeps thinking, oh, God's got my back. One day, God is this. One day, my family, this and that, da-da-da-da. But that motherfucker don't understand. Stop. That's all noise. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're not doing nothing. You're waiting. Stop waiting.
Even
Start
if, even
doing
if
something.
you're saying like, okay, prime example, I like when you say the God thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even if you're waiting for the thing, God is not going to pick you up off your ass.
No.
And go do what you got to do to make
Mm-hmm.
that thing. You know what I'm saying? He might put steps and shit in your way to help you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you still have to take the initiative and go do it and
Right.
get it done.
100%.
Don't be waiting. I don't like that waiting ass shit. Like,
No.
hey, it's kind of like that handing. Like, what do you say? Like handouts or panhandling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like something like that. But it's like, bro, like you want this, you want that, you want this, but you don't even want to suffer or go through certain shit to even get it.
Right.
Like, you got to think, all
take
this
risks.
shit's sweet?
Yeah.
Bro, like, or I'd be up some nights thinking about, damn, I just spent fucking $7,500 on packaging.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't get my packaging for another 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to think that's 2 weeks of me not even going to make no money
Right.
on packaging.
Right.
And that's just packaging. That don't even include the product in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still got to pay for product.
Yep.
You still got to get the shit packaged. You still got to do all this. Then you got to turn around and make sure you can still sell the shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot to it.
I'll tell
Getting
you-
shit tested. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so much shit to it. Like, I didn't even, like, it's just like, fuck.
I was talking to someone the other day. Oh, no, I was talking to was it my sister? My sister's in town. I think I was telling her, I was like, a lot of people don't really understand when you don't have a salary and you don't work a 9 to 5, that level of stress is different.
Bro, like,
No, you get me?
It's different, especially like, let's go back to December and before December.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the slowest months.
Slowest months of the year.
Slowest months of the year for a cannabis company, right? Yeah. No matter, I don't care who you is. Mm-hmm. It's still, your numbers are gonna fall down some. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're still going crazy, it's still gonna fall down some.
Yep.
So it's like, bro, and those are the times that most of the times that you're re-upping to get new packaging and shit. So yeah, I think you're putting out more money.
Your business is still booming.
Yeah,
it's still flowing. But the clientele is slowing down.
Yeah, so it's like I'm still producing the same as shit I was producing as this one, but it's like, fuck. Now I'm like, fuck. Instead of having an extra 2-3 pounds, now I got an extra 3.5, 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 pounds. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I got to go do more work to sell. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta like, it's stress. It's
that level of stress is different,
but
bro.
It's stress that I like, because I couldn't. I done worked in 9 to 5, so it's like I done been in a warehouse
good off that,
and a motherfucker been on my back because I'm tired, and then he like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. You going too slow, you gonna slow this down, motherfucker yapping and shit, and I'm not good with that shit. You feel me? Like that whole yapping and shit, like. I don't ever think of no man better than me. You feel me? So don't talk to me like you better than me.
Yeah.
Because no man is better than me. That's just how I feel. I don't give a fuck if you got more than me or you got less than me. I just feel like no man is better than me.
No, 100%.
And that's just how I am.
Yeah.
So like when motherfuckers doing all that yipping and yapping and doing all that shit really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and then I used to be a little crazier, you know what I'm saying? A little bad attitude. Now I'm better, you know what I'm saying? I'm old now.
I've done the whole 9 to 5 where my old schedule used to be like 6:30 to 6 p.m., you know?
Yeah.
And
that's just...
I used to... My worst job I ever did was a full-time delivery driver for FedEx. And that stressed me the fuck out because I don't like being on other people's time. I don't like people breathing down my neck. That just makes it worse, you know? And still to this day, I'll say that was probably the most stressful job I've ever did. And there's a lot of people don't know about that. A lot of drivers have to go through therapy because they're so stressed out and trying to make time on deliveries. It's crazy.
Which is
crazy.
Understandable. Because, like, the thing like this, like, I used to get to work. some days I work 7 to 7, so 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., right? So fucking I used to work at Acapulco. Look that shit up. You'll fucking know exactly what that is. It's brakes and rotors and shit. So we used to have a schedule, like we'll have to have hella brakes and rotor shit filled up. So just how you say you're stressed, bro, I'll be there. The machine was so slow that sometimes like I will fucking start just doing it by hand. Like that's how, cause I wanted like to get the shit done. Cause like literally, if you don't get the shit done, you're literally working all the way up until 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? And that shit's stressful, bro. And then the next day you come in, you got a backload too. You feel me? So it's like, fuck. Like, you trying to, like, just make it so that you, like, oh, I'm trying to push so I can get to this Saturday and I can have Saturday off. Because if you don't, then you got to work Saturday. That's how it was. And that shit was ass, bro. I'll never in my life do that shit again. Like,
I used to hate working Saturdays.
Bro, not even working a Saturday, just, like, the stress of trying to beat the shit so that you can get Saturday off, and then you get to Friday night and they like, yeah, we working Saturday. You're like, damn, bitch, I done did all this shit. I didn't fucking stress. I sweat through 3 shirts out here, and you talking about I'm working Saturday? Yeah, that shit. And then like back then it's like, fuck, on the 9 to 5, I didn't know how to like budget my money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then it wasn't even like I was making a lot. I was putting out damn near more than I was making sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, I needed to work that Saturday. Like, you know what I'm saying?
100%. Like, so back to like the whole stress thing. If I had to look at it, I definitely don't mind this stress that we go through because it's more rewarding on what we do, for what we do and how much we make.
I wouldn't even say it's like, my thing is like, yeah, but I wouldn't call it like super stress. Like, that making your time shit, that's like straining on your brain and your physical body and shit.
Bro, back then,
this is like,
all right, look, wait, we'll go back to this, but all right, I'll give an example. All right, when you're a full-time driver for UPS or FedEx Express, ground is a little different, but they operate similar, but that's just its own thing. But you have certain deliveries that people pay for more. Yeah. They have to be hit before 8:30 or 9 a.m. So, or usually it's like between 9 and 10 or some shit like that, right? That's the priority shit. That's what people pay a lot of money for. Then the next packages are like the mids and then the whatever, the cheapest ones or whatever, the ground or whatever. But you have to leave and hit your route within an hour, hour and a half, depending on who. You never know. You might have 12, 15, 20, whatever. But then you also have to hit before that mark or else they'll get on your ass, right? Bro, I used to be so mad because you got to deal with traffic. They don't care about traffic.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
They don't care about no accidents. They don't care about none of that. So, bro, there'd be times where like, or apartments were the worst ones ever, bro, because you're not gonna answer more than likely. You know what I'm saying? Or one time I had to hop a fence and a wall. One time I had to wait. But my point is like, bro, there was times where I was in the back of my truck, punching the back of the truck, like the actual truck. Like, what the fuck? I'm stressed the fuck out. I don't even have time to pee. Yeah. There's times I had to pee in a bottle, bro, because I'm trying to crunch in time. Like, just stress the fuck out, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, there's some times where I was trying to rush. I almost got in some crazy accidents, but luckily it never happened. But you know, that was definitely stressful. I guess the stressful thing is about what, kind of going back of what I was trying to say, is there's a difference, bro. Like, when you are used to, and let's see if you understand what, or go with what I'm saying. When you're used to, let's just say, X amount of money coming in, and then we hit the holidays, and that shit slow down, that shit's stressful. Yeah. I'm not saying that like.
Well, this time it wasn't, because I prepared for this shit this time. You know what I'm saying? Probably not even last time. Time before that, like, that shit was ass. No, last time, that's when 2020, like last time, that shit was ass. Yeah. Bro,
but like my thing is this, bro, like we've worked so hard. I've worked so hard. And I have, just like you said you had goals, I have a monthly goal. Yeah. I want to bring in X amount. So when I don't bring in X amount, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I put that extra stress on myself.
So when you do monthly goals, like, do you have separate, like, in a sense, like, I want monthly goals in, like, I want to make this much with this month. I want to get this done this month. I want to lose this much weight. I want to eat better. I want to do this. Like, do you separate it or do you kind of like put it all together in a sense? Like,
so I have my business goals. I have my individual.
Prioritize certain goals.
So no matter what, priority is always going to be make sure the bills are paid. Mm-hmm. That's priority. No matter what. Second, father. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, there's so much of that. I don't want to get too deep into that.
No, but I already,
yeah. And then the third is my own health. So I go to the gym at least 5-6 days a week right now. You know what I mean? Business-wise, I don't slow down on that. It's out of our control when holidays hit. People don't want to spend their money. They're going on trips. They're spending on gifts, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever slow down on that. I'm constantly on my phone, constantly trying to do shit. It's just timing. You know, timing is everything in this business. And luckily, like, I've built enough to where I still pay my bills and have money left over. I could do activities and shit and still live. But my thing is, it's like, I want to always be up there.
No, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like you do, like he does.
Yeah.
So my thing is, it's never bad where I can't pay bills, but it's bad to me personally, my own personal self, is when I'm not making X amount.
Yeah.
And that's because I'm trying to hold my own self and my own goal to a standard. And that's why I'm like, okay, boom. That's why I had that moment. I'm like, okay, boom. The last couple months, I probably made 20%, 25% less than what I'm used to, maybe even 30 sometimes. And I'm like,
when I can't go cash out on an Escalade, that's what you feel like you made.
You know, or I can't go shop. You know, whatever. My priorities are different nowadays. To be honest with you, I don't even go.
Because mine used to be. You remember I used to buy hella cars.
Yeah.
I was buying a car like every 2 months.
A lot. Bro had his own dealership.
That was my priority for a while. I was like, I got to make this much to get a car this fucking month, like, or this next month, like, because like when I bought the Hellcat. Like, I cashed out. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I got to make this to get this. Boom. Yeah. I bought that Denali, cashed out. Because my credit was bad at the time. So, it was like, it's either go get it and I'm about to pay dumb interest over the time. You know what I'm saying? Or fuck it, cash out.
But you get what I'm saying? you
prioritized it. Because that's literally I did. I was like, bro, I got to make this money just to get this shit.
You get what I'm trying to say? So, like, me being up, I always want to be up. You know, you go through moments where, like, to me, and this is crazy, I didn't say it, but I was like, okay, look, I'm not struggling. I'm just not where I want to be. I want to be more, so what do I got to do to go be more? Which is every year. Because
you don't want to be where you were at, where you were at
exactly.
in 2024. So that's what people got to realize. He's not saying that he's less than what he was.
No.
He's saying, like, in a sense of, like, he doesn't want to be in 2025 and still be doing 2024 numbers, I should say. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even, like, I'm trying to project my numbers. I feel the same thing. Like, and it's already kind of like I said, I've been getting more doing this, doing this more. And it has helped a lot.
Yeah.
Same with you. You're doing more, and it's helping you with your mental and all that shit.
So, I know going into this year, I am going to do more than last year. Always happens. I'm that, like, I'm not fucking around by this when I say this. I always make more every year. But what's important to me, you guys, is I'm not waiting till mid-year. I'm not waiting to the end of this year to be like, yeah, I did it. No, I started trying to vamp shit last month or maybe even a month prior, which is 2024. So that as I come into 2025, I'm just up. So basically what I'm doing this month is just setting up the year so where it's promising, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
Makes a lot of sense.
And so just like you have your goals, okay, in the way that I do it, everyone works different. You guys work different. We work different. He works different. But the goal is the same. The end goal is the same. We all want to elevate. We all want to maximize our time on this earth every single fucking day. And that make the most of it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But how are we going to do that? We got to set goals for ourselves. We got to remind ourselves. You got to get up off your ass. You got to break bad habits, create good habits. And that's what I'm doing right now. And I guess what I'm showing you guys is what my mental process is, trying to not recreate, level up this year. And my problems aren't the same as everyone's problems. Like I said, like I had to remind myself, like I'm not down, I'm not struggling. I just want to make a lot more money. You know what I mean? And every year I've increased whatever I made from the previous year. Every fucking year, the last 7-8 years. And now I'm like, okay, I have bigger expectations for myself.
Yeah.
As I should, because now I'm 34. I'm about to be 35 next fucking month. And I changed that mindset of, okay.
Yeah, it's an M this year.
Yeah. And I'm trying to also, like, have more for myself in my future. Like, this year, I'm saying it right now, but this is what I'm going to do. And I don't like saying this, but I'm going to go to Texas, Houston, because we love Houston, and I love Houston personally. I'm going to go buy my first property out there.
Hey, we might be neighbors.
Let's let's fucking look in the same area.
I'm going in March.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing a pop-up.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going from there with my homie that lives out there, and we're going to actually look at 3 properties.
Lit.
So 2 of the properties are like $350,000.
Okay.
The other one is like $650,000.
Okay.
But it's big as fuck. It's like 2.3 acres and like gated on one side, on main road in, you know what I'm saying, barn house doors. Got his own, like, I don't want to call it a garage because it's still considered a barn, but it's a separate carport.
That's
but
crazy.
It don't have a cover. It just has the sides.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dumb grass, dumb all this shit.
That's a lot of acres.
4.5 bedroom house, like, because of the little office counts as the little. I count it as a half because it's like, it says a bonus room, but it's not big. It's a little office. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at some shit too, man.
No, so that's something I've been saying for the last like maybe year and a half, 2 years, and you know I haven't said anything much about it. But yeah, that's one of my biggest goals this year, and I'll tell you why. Like what I'm trying to do is, like I said, I'm about to be 35 this year. I'm trying to set up myself to make money other ways other than just cannabis. I'm always going to be involved in cannabis. I love it. I love smoking. I love getting high, but I love the business aspect behind it more than anything, and it's what helped me be in the position I am today. And it's allowed me to meet my close friends that
Texas
I
is legal now.
But yeah, you guys, like, and I'm just sharing this with you guys just so you guys can have an understanding of where I'm at next. It's not even just about making more money. So money is going to allow us to do other stuff, to allow us to make more money, newer money, different ways other than just selling flowers, creating, making money in the cannabis industry.
Even like prime example, out here, I'm actually opening a notary like spot.
Dope.
So that's what another
Everyone
thing.
needs that.
Yeah, I'm coming, and it's literally the class is like four weeks or 6 hours if you like want to just, if you know the shit, but it's like 4 weeks you can study and then do it, take the test in like 6 hours or some shit like that and get your notary's license. So it's like, bro, I'm about to open a little spot for that, dude.
No,
and
that's
then,
smart.
You know what I'm saying? You can get a little spot, like a little shop like this.
Yeah.
But just simple shit that I can do, like, because you can be a traveling notary, like, I can pull up on you and you charge them a little bit more. Because a lot of people, like, be wanting little shit and they don't be like, a lot of people don't like to leave their house, leave their comfort, do like that. And you're like, oh, fuck it. I can come to you.
No, that's dope.
That's how I feel. I feel you on, like, branching out and doing more shit.
Yeah, bro, because that's my thing. Like I said, like, I'm getting older. I'm not getting younger. And I'm honestly starting to now realize my age. Even though I don't feel like I'm old at all. I still feel I'm in my prime. Still feel very young. I still look very young. I still move very young. Recovery doesn't feel like I'm young. You know what I mean? Recovery time is a lot longer, I'll tell you that. And the hangovers are horrible, bro. I can only imagine once I hit 40, 45, 50, because I'll still probably be getting lit around that time. But, different goals nowadays, different business ventures are what's moving me and motivating me to go and want and do more, And that's why I think this way. And I guess what I ultimately wanted to do with this is just kind of share with everyone what I'm doing, especially because you know how every time New Year's comes, everyone has New Year goals, New Year resolutions, shit like that, and New Year, new money, and that's where we're headed. And I mean, honestly, bro, I'm happy with everything you're doing. Just to give you your flowers, I like your ideas. I think you're not only gonna succeed in what you're doing, but like it's gonna be a lot more gratifying for you because you're a one man army, bro.
Appreciate
You
it.
know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it. Likewise, too, bro. Like, I see you always doing your shit,
I
always
got
coming
my
with new
team. I got
ideas.
Marcus.
Yeah, but you got a lot of shit to be doing.
I'm a low. I like to say I'm a low key assassin with my shit.
Yeah, you
I
are.
come out the blue with my shit,
And
a
it's
lot,
always some new crazy shit.
and people don't even see, like, no one's seen that I was gonna do this from being a cameraman to where I'm at now. You know what I mean? A lot of people that know me don't know how intelligent or experienced I am in life in general. You know what I mean? But overall, like, life is good. It could be a lot worse, and I don't know if you do this, but sometimes I'm like, yo, what am I bitching about?
Yeah.
What am I complaining about?
No, I told you that earlier. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, man, why am I complaining? Why am I comparing my business to other people?
Yeah.
Why am I comparing myself to other people? I know what I want. I know how I am, and I know what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to just execute.
And exactly. Execute, accomplish our goals. And honestly, bro, that's the difference. When I'm going to speak for me, and then you could kind of piggyback off this. When I say, and this is why I don't like to talk too much, when I say to myself I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
As I got older, I realized time and patience. You know what I'm saying? So I give myself like my own time frame, but I've been through so much in life that I realized, if I say a year, it might be a year and a month, or it might be 8 months.
You got to realize,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
got to stop. One, you can speak it out and do that, but you got to stop telling people on your big drops.
Yeah,
Not big
hell
drops
no.
or your big things that you feel like, how you be like, okay, in a year, I'm going to have this
Yeah.
with my brand.
No, I don't do none of that.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so that you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to just say it to yourself every day. Yo, in a year, I'm going to have this. Oh, in this, I'm going to have this. Just keep it to yourself. Keep it going so you keep yourself motivated. So you know that, like, you're the only one in your mind that knows this. And it's between you and yourself. And you you got to accomplish and get this shit done.
And I tell people that. I was telling my brother this. My brother Ray, just to be specific. I told him, stop telling people shit. Go do what you gotta do, and let them see.
Yeah, because when you tell something, niggas be like, "All right, when is it gonna happen?"
Yeah, you putting way more weight on your shoulders.
Yeah, and now it's different. Like, if you like already got some shit in works and the fucking shit's about to come out, you be like, "Hey, I got this shit going on." You trying to get some hype? You trying to build that? That's different. But if you could do it, just like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get my pilot's license.
Yep.
I'm gonna go buy a plane. I'm gonna get my pilot's license, buy a plane. We're gonna fly around." Like, if it would be different, like, I'll pull up and like, "Hey, Joe, meet me here." You pull up and like, "Yeah, I got my pilot's license. We going."
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's different. Now the niggas is like, "Okay, this is lit." Like, this nigga went and did shit without even have to like tell motherfuckers. Like, and it makes you feel better about yourself, because sometimes when you say some shit happens. Some shit happen in life. You'll be like,
always,
I'm about to do this, and this next month. We're going on this trip. We're going that. I'm about to have my brand out there doing this, and then some shit'll come up, and you're like, fuck. Now I got to push this shit back a month, 2 months. Now you done fucking told everybody some bullshit. Like, now everybody like, damn, what happened? What happened? You're like, fuck.
So, my overall point with this is, I like to move in silence, because whenever you do something, it's gonna make a lot of people feel type of way, positive or negative. Does that matter to certain people depending on how close they are to you? Does matter.
You know what I get from that?
What?
When you say moving in silence, you know what I feel? I like when you do something and you haven't told nobody, and that shit happened, and niggas be like, damn, I didn't even know you were doing some shit like that. Or I didn't even know some shit was capable of something like that. That's what I feel you.
I love that gratitude. I love that energy, bro. I just love coming out of blue, but I'll tell you why more than anything that I love doing that this way is because I was damn near, I come from nothing. I come from none even, I think most of my family members outside of my immediate family didn't think we were going to amount to nothing in this world, bro. And especially coming from what I come from. So now it's like I make more money than everyone. I live a better life than everyone in my family. And now what? What the fuck can you say? And I'm not here to flex on nothing, but it's that type of gratitude.
No,
to prove people wrong.
Yeah, because
to show them that you're not going to fall in those statistics and be less, or
Yeah, they call me what my parents tell me. They said drug dealing ass nigga that ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't understand is you could take a situation to make you, but if you take a situation, depending on how you move about it, it's gonna break you.
Yeah.
I allow this situation, just like you are too, as a big stepping stool to allow me to create and make me into something bigger than anyone could fathom. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And that's the difference. You know what I mean? And to kind of close off what we're talking about, what I want to say to you guys is move in silence. Don't try to prove nothing to no one but yourself, and let your outcome or action speak for you. That is the best gratitude and the best way to win people over if you care about winning people over. Me, myself, I don't. I do everything for me, myself, to prove things to myself and to make sure I can guarantee that my children and whatever children I have in the future are good in life and never have to struggle. So that's why I move the way I move. I think the way I think. And, you know, it's been working out for me. And I think it's been working out for him as well.
Yeah, it has. You said you had something.
Oh, to kind of see, look, I'm kind of good at remembering. But like, you know how you brought in the whole Trump thing? I'm happy Trump's back in the house, bro. Are you happy?
Yeah, I am. It's funny. A lot of people hate that I'm a Trump supporter.
Me too.
But like, it's like there's so much shit that you gotta like actually look in the back end and do like that. But go to what you were saying.
So, you know, I don't want to get too deep into this. You know, you guys, there's a lot going on, a lot of different perspectives.
We just want to hear you guys' perspective, so we're gonna bring it up. We're not agreeing or disagreeing with anything.
The only thing I want to bring up that I thought was a good topic to bring up is one of the bills that he passed or waved off or whatever. It was that any illegal immigrant has to leave, and any illegal immigrant that had a child has to leave as well. But if you guys know, prior, if you were born in the U.S., whether your parents or anyone was illegal, you're considered a citizen, right?
Yeah, I thought so.
It was. Now it's not. Now everyone has to leave, and I want to hear your thought on that, like your opinion, basically, on that.
Like it's fucked up. Mm-hmm. Like it's fucked up, but at the same time, I kind of understand what he's kind of doing because of what's going on and the threat and the terror threat that is happening. And it's not even because don't be like, oh, it's just some bullshit. No, these motherfuckers are coming across that are not Spanish. Right? We're not talking about Spanish people. We're talking about actual terrorists
or threats. People that are threats to our country
coming across. They're bringing all kind of shit, and like we're not being able to catch them because it's just so much shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they're being smart about it. They're using mules. They're using all this shit to get across. So I feel like yes, it's a good thing, but at the same time, it's like fucked up because there's a lot of people that have been out here for years that came over here because the cartel was fucking with them, because of this, you know what I'm saying? All kind of shit that they left their homeland to come for a better life over here. And now they have to, after 20 years of being here, they have to leave with the child.
Or their kids have to leave.
Both. Because you said the shit. If they came over illegal and they had a kid, they're probably still over here. So you got to think now the whole family has to pack up and find a new life, new job, new this, new everything.
It's fucked up.
You see, like, motherfuckers can't even, they're not even letting the motherfuckers land the planes.
No, they're not. All right, so I was watching, like, when he entered, I was watching it was, like, live or whatever, you broadcast, whatever, and he was signing everything off. And I didn't obviously understand everything at first until, you know, people do their research and, you know, there's people that talk and break down the laws or the bills passed that he did or denied or whatever. And one of them was what I just brought up. And I was like, how do I feel about that? And honestly, like, from the perspective of, I think that he's trying to protect is us, our safety. The reason for us to be in America and live in freedom, he's trying to protect. You know what I mean? He's trying to protect the safeties, the citizens of the United States. And I can understand, but what people aren't understanding is that there can't be any type of boundaries when doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Because illegal immigrant is one category. It's not illegal immigrant from south or north or west of the border. It's one thing. You get what I'm saying? Now, from my understanding,
it's just like you gotta think, because people from Hades, and people from all these other countries that are coming over here for better life, because there's warlords over there that are killing them and doing all this shit. Now they have to leave.
Yeah.
All these people
and they want to
like,
come where? Here.
But at the same time, did you see that shit where that guy, he's like, he has 9 fucking felonies. He's a fucking immigrant, Haitian immigrant, and he's like, and he's a gang member. And then he was like, I'm not going back. Like, you ever seen that shit? That shit's actually pretty crazy, because it's like, bro, like, I get it, like, people have their thing, but like, maybe those people, like that nigga, like, that's doing all that, he might need to take his ass back.
So my thing is this, like, you guys have to understand, as a country, like, we could all go about our day and be like, okay, it doesn't affect us, but it does. I used to live like this. I used to be like, oh, I don't care, it's not affecting me, but it is. It's affecting people in our environment, people in the family, people around us, yada yada yada. My thing is this: there's a lot of people that don't want to support the U.S., that don't want to carry our currency, right? But there's a lot of people. I think the United States is one of the most diverse countries in the world. Yeah. So what does that mean? People want to come here for a reason.
Because they know that, like, it's some, when they come to the United States, sometimes it's hard, but our hardship is less than theirs. You know what I'm saying? Because some people come from fucking crazy places. Either getting bombed all the time, or ran out by warlords, or the cartel people, or just don't have running water, or don't have shit over there. Like, they don't have up-to-date shit.
Or rights.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Or rights. That too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that leave their country, and even a lot of women don't have women rights in some of their countries, so they leave to get the equal opportunity that they have out here. And it's fucked up that everybody, we're saying, like I understand it, like they're saying, like, we're supposed to be united, we're supposed to bring everybody together and do all this and this, but at the same time, we're like, they're not really uniting. We're kind of like, this is gonna, I think this is gonna, like, pick America apart, because you're gonna get the people, like, have you seen that shit? They're saying ISIS is giving $750 per immigrant that you turn in.
I didn't know that. No, I didn't see that.
Bro, look that shit up.
That's crazy.
Bro, they're saying they're giving $750 per immigrant that you turn in. I said, what the fuck is this? Are these horses, cows? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this a sports? Is this a game now? Like, these are people. And people are trying to get paid $750 per person. To turn into somebody, like, so now that's what I'm saying. It's going to be split. Like, you're going to make America start
giving in on that too, especially people that are in poverty. You know what I mean?
Not even in poverty. The motherfuckers that already don't like immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to make them even more power, like, hungry. Just like I hate to say it, but, like, you remember how the Capitol shit happened, and, like, motherfuckers was doing it, and they felt that power. They stormed the fucking Capitol. Stormed the Capitol. Never even thinking a day in life I would see some shit like that. But they did. But it's going to be the same kind of energy, the same kind of shit that's going to do it. Yeah. You feel me?
No, I agree. Now, I guess what I want to do is kind of, like, shed my opinion on the pros and cons about it, and then, you know, you could do that as well.
I don't even want to.
I'm gonna.
You can do it, and I want to listen to your opinion.
This is my opinion. Okay.
You have a good one. I know.
The cons of this. It's fucked up. Let's just be real. Like, if you have a heart,
that's top list right there.
If you care about anything, or if you have a heart in general, it's fucked situation. You know, a lot of people don't deserve this. Okay. Different perspective related to that. There's a wrong way and a right way to do everything. And if there's a right way to do it, be patient and do it the right way, so you don't have to deal with these consequences. And I know that's fucked up to say, but, you know, don't come across illegally. I get it, certain circumstances, cartel, or people that you live in countries that, you know, aren't fair, I would say. You don't want to be in that environment. That's why I feel like we are the most diverse country in the whole world. I understand that. I'm with that. I love that. I want anyone that come here and start over and live a good life and be happy. I want that more than anything. Pros, it's not just about the Spanish or the Mexicans or keeping out people that are actually great people. It's about keeping out the terrorists, the people that are going to hurt our country or harm what is it? Civilians. You know what I mean?
Civilians, yeah.
Innocent civilians. You know what I mean? There's a lot of them coming over nowadays because there's a lot of countries that don't fuck with us nowadays. Understandable. That's why I'm for it. There's a bigger picture here, and that is to protect our homeland. And I'm from the U.S. I was born here. My family was born here. My kids were born here. So I got to protect homeland. That's where I stand. Now, if I was on the other side and I was illegal, I would feel type of way. But I feel like I'm mature enough to realize the bigger picture here, as if my whole life I've realized the bigger picture here. I'm not one to blame myself, make excuses for myself. I will take whatever's dealt to me as if I deserve it or not. But my thing is, there's too many people over here in the U.S. that are thinking with their feelings more than really understanding the bigger picture.
Because nobody's been in a situation like that or understand a situation like that. Mm-hmm. Just like that marathon bombing and shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
fuck. In Boston, right?
Yeah, like, do y'all want that shit to happen again? That shit was devastating.
That shit was real.
Niggas didn't know what niggas were so scared to go outside after that. You just think about it. Niggas didn't want to be in big crowds. Nobody wanted to go nowhere. Nobody wanted to even be at restaurants. Businesses lost a lot of money because of that shit. People lost hope in the United States because of that shit.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, you're like, bro, this is on the United States soil. You said we will never be attacked on the United States soil.
Especially after 9/11, bro.
That's what the whole thing was. Yeah. We said we never would be attacked again on U.S. soil. And what happened?
They were just living here.
They were here for a minute too.
They were here for a while. Look, just like a regular citizen.
They're sleeper cell.
And then just fucked this up. You know what I mean? That's what you guys have to understand. What's crazy is I was on TikTok. TikTok is crazy. Shout out. They almost got banned. We'll talk about that next time. 2 situations I'll bring up and then we'll call it. One situation. There was this girl, and I will break every detail down. She's black. She's asking this black guy who votes for Trump. Mm-hmm. He's like a spokesperson, but our age. He's not like a actual Republican or Democrat, right? Republican. He's not like in politics. He's just a influencer, but he's well-spoken, well-known because of what he says. He supports Trump. Mm-hmm. He's black. The girl that's black as well asked him, what about America is great? What about Trump being in office makes America great again? And he said, he said a lot. I can't verbatim word for word, but
one, I think it does some dude that sitting at the little desk and whatnot. They were at the little college.
Yeah.
He was like, you can walk to school.
Yeah.
You can get an education.
Yeah, that one.
You can literally have mixed group of friends.
Yep.
Like there's so much you can do. You can go to the fucking movie theaters and not worry about getting bombed. You can literally go swimming, leave your kids there with the lifeguard, and you're sitting right by a pool and not have no trouble. So like, America's great in that sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might suck for certain shit, but America is great because it's a great opportunity to do whatever you want
if you get your lazy ass up and do it. Now I love that you seen that video because her standpoint was that she's not doing well. Yeah. That's a personal problem.
But my thing is like, you're not doing well, right?
Yeah.
But you're getting an education at this university.
She could go to school for free if she finds, what is it, the grants and shit?
But it doesn't matter. My thing is this, bring it back to, you're not doing well.
Yeah.
But you're getting education.
Right.
There's people not doing well out there in those other countries. They can't even pick up a book. Mm-hmm. They can't even look at a book. Mm-hmm. They try to go to school, that shit gets shot up, get bombed, get something. True. There's so much other shit that they don't realize. Okay, we get it. America sucks. Fucking economy right now is not the best. It hasn't been the best for the last 4 or 5 years. It sucks. Mm-hmm. It's getting better. We're trying. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you got to realize, like, you can't base off, that's like me saying America sucks because I don't have a fucking Porsche. 6 other niggas have a Porsche that's younger than me. Exactly. Or America sucks because they're not letting me fucking fire my dude. You know what I'm saying? It's certain shit like you got, bro. you're saying privileged shit.
Yep.
You're saying it sucks because of privilege shit, because of personal shit. Like, bro, okay, everybody's been, not, I'm not gonna say everybody's, but people's been in tough times. There's more. There's a lot of people out there that is in tougher times than you and not going to school.
Yeah.
That would love to go to school, but can't, because they got to either go to work right now to support their family, or they got to fucking figure out, hey, how the fuck am I even going to fucking pay rent? It's fucking 9 of us right here. Yeah. Nobody has nothing. It's hard, but one person has a fucking motivation in mind to go do some shit. It might be, you know what I'm saying? You might be the one.
Our country offers a lot of financial aid, student grants, that allows you to go to the top schools, or just to get in college in general. Man. You go to other countries, if you don't got money, you ain't doing shit.
Not even for
you
school.
Can't even live.
Just think about this, like,
or just to live.
Just like living, like you can literally get assistance for housing. You can get assistance for this. You can get assistance to get a car. You can get on payday, like all kind of different shit. You can't do that in every other country.
Hell no.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you think about it, like, you can't go out and fucking be like, hey, like, prime example, they have high rises in fucking San Diego for Section 8. They spent $150 million on a fucking 210 apartments for homeless niggas. Why? But they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they letting homeless people stay there, and people are staying there, staying in fucking high rise apartments. But they wouldn't be able to do that shit anywhere else.
No, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that shit.
Look at the bigger picture.
United States, bro. Like,
look at the bigger picture. Stop making shit so sensitive and personal. Other video that I seen. This Mexican girl, she's over here. If you voted for Trump, I better not see you in Cancun, Rosarito, this and that, You better stay your ass over there on the line. But this bitch is in the U.S. Who the fuck are you to tell other people something?
Yeah, I don't get it. She's reaping the benefits over here, but
what do you dictate? Nothing. So I'm pretty sure she looked around our age. What the fuck did you have to suffer? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I don't know everything, but what I'm saying is this. It's like, what in your mind, and this is the crazy thing of where there's a disconnect with a lot of people in this world, to a lot of people that are, I like to say, free-minded or open-minded as far as certain things in this world. What is someone voting for Trump or Biden have to do with someone wanting to go travel?
Because they say if you vote for Trump, you're racist, in the sense of, like, because he wants to put a wall.
But that's a personal opinion. So like what I kept saying is, why do you guys make shit personal? Be mature. Be smart. Look at everything. Look at all the perspectives. Do all your fucking research. Not just all the Mexicans or all the Muslims or whoever that feel like we're targeting them or Trump's targeting them. Stop thinking like that. Go look at the fucking perspective and make a grown decision, a mature decision, from looking at everything from every single angle, not just being like, well, I'm Mexican, my families were immigrants and they fucking helped garden all the community, or they built all the houses in this community, and if it wasn't, no, stop doing that shit. Stop doing that shit. I mean this in no disrespect whatsoever. Stop fucking being the fucking victim. You know what I mean? Like, stop crying. If you live in the U.S., understand the bigger picture here. It may not fucking sit right with you guys, but in my opinion, I'd rather someone tell us the truth that it's in charge of our country and be honest with shit than someone just be like, we're going to help you guys. We're going to make sure gas prices go down, but taxes go up and lie to us. And we're going to make sure and make
sure. My thing is, like, they did all that. Like, my thing is, like, how the fuck FEMA offering $700 to those fuckers and people with that what was that last fucking shit that happened in Florida?
What shit?
North Carolina, that's what it was. That big ass, crazy ass fucking hurricane. $700, right? But they giving $7 billion
over here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's shit like that. That's why, like, I get people, they be like, they have that opinion on other shit, like, because it's like, fuck, like, yes, they did do some shit to help some people. They blew smoke up a lot of people's ass, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trump doesn't blow smoke.
No.
He's going to say what he wants to say. But at the end of the day, it is whatever your opinion is.
Yeah.
Even if you look at all the bigger picture, like people see, you got to realize, like, people do see what Trump is doing. They do see the bullshit that Biden was doing too. So it's like they don't give a fuck. A lot of times people don't give a fuck. They still going to vote and how they want to vote and to be like, oh yeah, this is, and argue you for no reason. That's why you just got to not take it personal and be like.
I've seen a lot of videos too where these people would ask, why didn't you vote for Trump? And they were like, he's racist.
Bro, I'll give you a prime example. I went home for Christmas, right? I went and see my daughter for Christmas, right? And fucking her stepdad, her brother, basically my BM's stepdad, her brother, and then fucking his sister. Okay, they all voted for Camilla, right? So we're all sitting down, we're eating and we're drinking. The little fucking election comes, or the little thing comes on. Trump pops up on the thing. And I was like, yeah, I already knew he was going to win. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was like, oh, you're a Trump supporter. That's how it all started. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what you mean? Like, what's, there's like, how you going to be like black and then vote for somebody that's racist? Probably the same thing. And I was like, bro, like, you're talking about somebody who's racist. I was like, bro, Camilla was locking people up for weed. And most of the background of weed that was demographic was black. She was putting more black men away back in the day than anybody. So, like, I don't understand that. And then you're talking about, she was a groupie. She was with all, like, Montel and all them. Like, she was a groupie.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can look it up. Nobody knew her name. They just knew she was Montel's girl.
Yeah.
One of Montel's girls. So, it's like, there's certain shit that you're talking about, a bitch that's been out here in the streets doing all this other shit. Then she get up there and try to act black. And it's not black. But try to persuade and lie and blow smoke because she knows she's persuading the black people.
The culture.
And I was like, bro, what has she done?
Yeah.
What is she doing? What did she change? There's like, oh, well, you know, Trump was in there and she, you know, shit doesn't do. I was like, bro, they got in there. They started changing shit right away.
Yeah.
They didn't help nobody. All these taxes, all this extra shit, all that money y'all spending out of y'all pocket, that y'all are the one that's hurting middle class.
Yeah.
And then he was like, what about the fucking thing? They was like, well, Trump doesn't want to do the tax for the fucking the higher class. I was like, bro, you're upset because people are smart. Like, I told him, I was like, prime example, I was like, bro, I'm smart. Prime example, like, pay attention. Like, say I make X amount this year, and I got to spend X amount to get a tax write-off. Like, most niggas go buy what they need to get that money right off so they ain't got to pay the fucking government. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's certain shit, like, so you can get a thing. Y'all don't realize that there's certain knowledge that you don't know because you don't make that money.
Yeah.
He's a great businessman. They were like, oh, you want a businessman for president? Yeah, we don't have a fucking clue what we're doing right now. We're losing and giving out money left and right.
Yeah.
We need somebody.
It's a business.
And then, like, I argued that, bro. They started arguing me so bad. I was like, bro, you know what? I'm going outside to smoke.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I didn't even vote.
You can't.
I didn't even vote.
You can't talk to
I was
these
like, bro,
people.
it's not even that. I was like, bro, y'all making it seem like I've washed this man's drawers and washed his back.
Yeah.
I don't know this nigga.
Yeah.
I
It's
just
his
voted,
opinion.
bro. It was just my opinion on how I felt on certain
the problem.
shit.
People make shit too personal and too sensitive, and that's one thing we can end this thing off is, yo, you guys, your passion that you have for whoever else doesn't fucking matter. Stop going based off what your auntie or your parents said. Go do your own fucking research. Be your own fucking person, and be a grown fucking adult.
And stop try to make people feel bad about their
who they picked or
not
who
even
they voted
about
for.
just about who they are or how they feel about certain situations. Because even from the president or from other shit that you say and do and other shit that's going on in the world, bro, like, stop being a fucking dickhead, bro. That's the best way I can say it. I'm sorry, but you gotta stop, bro. Because it's like we got youth that look up to us now, and you already see what was happening, Kia Boys, all that shit. We're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. We're trying to go back to like how it was back in the day. Like, it wasn't no crazy. Like, there was shit going on, but now it's bad.
Yeah.
So like, stop being a fucking asshole and just let people have their opinion, let people live their life,
freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how we're gonna end it off, you guys. I hope you guys like this episode. Make sure you guys subscribe, like. Make sure you guys are following our page, our Instagram, our TikTok. Make sure you guys following Bodega. Make sure you guys following AMG. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next episode. We got some dope episodes coming up. Stay tuned. Hope you guys like this episode. Peace.
Peace. Business calls.